Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Inter Miami CF2, Cavalier FC 0 in the CONCACAF Champions Cup 2025, round of 16, leg 1. Miami robbed one. They should not have won this game tonight. They did not deserve to win this game tonight. Cavalier got robbed. They got robbed. Point blank, period. Of course they did. They were in Miami's house, and Miami was struggling way too much with them. Of course they got robbed. We'll start with, first off, the goal that didn't get counted. First of all, earlier in the first half, Cavalier has a shot that gets bounced off the post and out. Very unlucky for that not to be a goal, but the bigger one is Shaquille Stein scoring a goal. Ball's crossed in. Flies across the box, played towards Stein. He shoots it past Ustadi in the 45th plus 7th minute. We think it's 0-1, 0-1, but they go to VAR because they're checking for offside. It took 5 minutes to check a goal. And I'm sure they were doing that just to figure out a reason how to make it look offside. Because the guy who was offside didn't even touch the ball. It flies through him, plays across to Stein. So, can't call that interference at all. Cavalier deserved that goal. I thought it was a well-worked play. It was barely offside, but even then, if the guy who was offside, ball didn't even touch him, not even his arm. Goal should have stood, but it didn't. They take it away. 0-0 at the half. It's 0-0. 0-0 medio tiempo. Miami started off better in the first 45, about the first 20 minutes. But Cavalier weathered the storm and started putting on their own chances. And again, after they started putting on their own chances against the run of play, more or less, they should have been up 2-0, in my opinion. So at best, Miami should have drawn this match. At best. And they didn't. They won. They robbed this one. Miami very much underestimated Cavalier for the first half. Played not good enough. Their passes didn't connect at all, especially after the first 20 minutes, after Cavalier weathered the storm. Cavalier outpowered them. They outpowered them. Not out-tactics, but they outpowered them. Shaquille Stein had such a good match. Jamilio Rigters had such a good match. We'll get back to that because they were good for most of the night. But at the half, the second half, Tadeo Alendi scores in the 61st minute. Ball is just kept in, and it bounces around the box. A couple of mistime clearances. Ball bounces back to Alendi off a defender. He takes the shot just past Barclay, 1-0. He can't get down to save it. He sort of gets his hand on that. You want to save there, but they check it, and they give it to Miami. I don't know what exactly they were looking for. I'm guessing the ball going out. But in the end, they give it to Miami. The fact it took them a little bit to give the goal makes me wonder if they were trying to figure out how to give it. Because I feel like there was something there that could have made it not count, but it counts. 1-0, 1-0. Another robbery by the refs towards Cavalier. 83rd minute, Luis Suarez scores. Defender gives it away, tries to clear it, but Suarez is right there to pick it up. Gives it away. You can't do that. Suarez slots it home. There was no way he was going to miss that. 2-0, 2-0. Not as mad about this one. You can't let Suarez have a chance like that. Give him the ball right there at the top of the box. Yeah, he's scoring that. Hate to tell you. Full time, 2-0, 2-0 esta noche. Full time stats are as follows. 12 shots to 7. 8 shots on goal to 4. 66% possession, 34% possession. 675 pass to 292. 86% pass accuracy to 75. 10 fouls to 5. 0 offside to 1. 4 yellow cards to 1. 0 red cards to 0. 8 corners to 3. No man of the match tonight. Miami, they got what they needed, but I don't think there was a man of the match tonight. At least not on their end. Even Segovia, who I thought's been playing pretty well this year, playing MVP level football. Not tonight. Not tonight. Now, you want to talk about man of the match? I think it should be Shaquille Stein or Jamilio Rigters. They had such good games. They led the charge for Cavalier. Cavalier played with their hearts out. They could keep their heads held high. I don't think they should be mad about this loss, at least as a damn, we should have done better. No, they did the best they could. They did the best they could, and they deserved better tonight. They deserved way better tonight. And the reason why is because of Shaquille Stein and Jamilio Rigters. I mean, wow. What a performance by those guys. And even to a certain extent as well, Jalmaro Calvin as well. But certainly Stein and Jamilio Rigters. The performances they put on were amazing. And you wish they could have done more. And they should have done more, really, if we're being real. Miami are lucky as all hell tonight that the offside was called. Cavalier hit the post and out. And Miami got, I'll say, 2 bad giveaways led to their goals. They didn't earn nothing tonight. Let's just be real. They played like utter trash. They didn't care. They overlooked Cavalier. Messi was hurt. They didn't play him. They overlooked Cavalier thinking this would be a cakewalk. I mean, hell, they beat the shit out of Houston. I mean, who would have thought, right? That this would be such a hard night. But this was not their night. Even Segovia didn't look good. Kromashki looked absolutely dross tonight. The passing, horrible for Miami. They got bailed out. Let's just be real. They got bailed out. They got bailed out from facing danger in Jamaica. Let's remember, by the way, Cavalier won the Central American Cup. They host the second leg because of that. They had a first round bye. Miami had to play the first leg at home. Let's remember that if they faced a disaster class tonight like they should have, F around and find out like they should have, they'd be facing some disaster in Jamaica. And it's a lot harder when they're at home, Independence Park, park the damn bus. I still feel like Cavalier at least deserved an away goal. They did. They got robbed. And they could keep their heads held high because Miami's supposed to be this unbeatable giant team, especially the way they've been playing this year. It seemed like they actually turned a corner, and they didn't. At least not tonight. They went back to last year's. Sleep on teams because, oh, we're mighty Miami. The only difference now is that CONCACAF and MLS, especially during knockout games, are going to do everything in their power to make sure Miami doesn't go out. Not after what happened against Atlanta. No. Oh, they sure won't. And they use that power tonight. That was blatant. That was one of the most blatant steal jobs, robberies Miami has committed, and they stole a damn Club World Cup spot just because they won the Supporters Shield. LA Galaxy, probably better off they didn't get it at this point for winning MLS Cup, or could have done an MLS Cup or Supporters Shield playoff or something of the like, right? Or the last 4 MLS Cup champions play each other in a tournament. But no, you don't. You just give it to Miami for winning the Shield. So the Shield does actually mean something. Wow. I didn't know that. Didn't think MLS felt that way. I guess they finally do. Oh, but it helps Messi. Right. What a robbery. Let's be real. This was a robbery. Daylight robbery, or maybe moonlight robbery. Simple as. Cavalier should have honestly won this game. They were honestly the better team. The stats didn't favor them, but they played so hard. They played so powerfully, ran on them, were on them like white on rice. Cavalier should have won this game. And Miami gets lucky. I'm sick. I am sick. Miami got lucky. No Messi, some problem, but the refs certainly made that problem go away. Frauds. Man, Cavalier deserve better. Let me be real. They deserve better. They deserve better. I wish they got an away goal so they could flip this around in Jamaica and make them freaking cry. Hell, they still could. It ain't far out. 2-0 for Cavalier down there. Messi's going to play next week, though, probably. I would think. Who knows? Maybe he'll be even more hurt. Or not even more, but he'll still be hurt. And he'll put his tail between his legs, or at least he's going to keep himself healthy for Argentina and put his tail between his legs. And then maybe that's when it happens. I want Cavalier to overturn this at this point. I know I picked Miami to win this tie, but they got robbed. You know what? I'm rooting for some poetic karma next week for Miami in Jamaica. It won't happen, but man, what if it did? I'm sure that video is going to get a lot of views, even if Messi's out for the rest of the tournament. I think that might do. If Columbus gets, if not Columbus, Cavalier gets through. Could have played Columbus, but LAFC absolutely smattered them. That's my bad. If Cavalier gets through, I won't edit that out. Sick of the CONCACAF refs. Frauds. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Since chats on the live streams, comment on this video. Put this in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for... Well, not tomorrow. Actually, Saturday. My bad. Saturday. Tomorrow we set up the streams for Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, FC Cincinnati versus Toronto FC, MLS, live and review. Sunday, Domingo Futbolero, LA Galaxy versus St. Louis, live and review. I'll see you then. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See ya. Ugh.